Hi, my name is Donna and I'm an interior designer here in Atlanta, and I'm with DGW Interiors by Donna. I'm here today to talk to you about accessorizing your bookshelves. A lot of times I have clients say to me, Donna, what is it that I need to do to help accessorize my bookshelves? Is one of the difficult areas in the home that clients find that they have the hardest time with, because like here in this particular den, it is the focal point of this particular room. So today what we're going to do is we're going to talk to you about accessorizing your bookshelves and how it can be made easy and simple for you to do, for you at home who can do this using things that you have around your house. I've gathered some things around the house that are common, that normally that I find in little shops. Like I found this in a particular little shop, and it's just a wooden duck, a painted wooden duck that's very nicely painted. An accessory that I found that I picked up at a little antique shop that was fine. Here you have greenery that I found, just a little piece of greenery. And if you see from the back, it has like a ceramic backing on it. So it's just a little piece of greenery that you can find at any craft store, Joann's or somewhere. But here particularly, I found something that was ivy that were leaves, and I just cut this off of another plant that I had. So it wasn't anything out of the ordinary. I found this particular picture here of a little tin vase with flowers in the middle, tulips in the middle, and it's just framed. And I found this at a little gift shop, a little accessory that I found. Also a little vase that you can find, that you can pick up at your local Hobby Lobby or somewhere like that. You can find this particular vase. So these are things, books that you have in your house, things that you already have around your house, as you would see, that you can use here to decorate your bookshelf. So that's what we're going to use. And we also have here is a little easel that you can find at most gift stores, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Michael's. These are things that you can find there. So next what we're going to do is we're going to take the time to take these things and put them over here. So what we're going to start, one of the things you want to do when it comes to decorating your bookshelf is that you want to make sure that everything is kept in the center. You want to be able to do things by grouping. When you group them together, normally when you do a grouping, you want to keep things in the grouping of threes. Three add interest, 3 add excitement. So we're going to keep these, and we're going to keep these things in the grouping of threes, because what we don't want to do is we don't want to take away from the beauty of the bookshelf. We don't want to take away from the fact that it has an art, that it has levels. The bookshelf has been painted a nice golden tone in the back. So we want this to be able to show through, so that it would also show through to the decor of the room. So we want to be able for it to blend in with everything else. We want our accessories to flow, not to empower, not to overtake. So the main thing is to have them here where they flow, and you be able to see a natural progression from your bookshelf to the rest of the accessories that are in your room. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to start with this nice little urn that I have, that we're going to put right here in the center of the shelf. I had mentioned that I had cut off some old flowers that I had, some old greenery that I had cut greenery and chipped, and I reused it, I recycled it. So what I think that I'm going to do is I'm just going to place this right in between here to add a little excitement, a little character, a little color. Not a whole lot, but I'm just going to create a little something in between there. Then what I think I'm going to do next is we talked about using this easel. And this particular easel, I think I'll use this medium-sized picture, a small picture that I purchased here. And I'm just going to place this right here and set this particular picture on top of this to give it some height. I mentioned to you about different dimensions and variations of height. So we want to continue to create that height and variation, because what that does is it adds excitement. Anytime anything is not uniform, it adds excitement. As we go on, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to possibly use, maybe I like this little guy here, right here, this little duck that adds, I think it adds color. It also gives color to the room. Maybe we're going to put him here and show him showing his face and being able to look like as if he's floating. We'll show him and we'll begin to do something with a little bit more greenery here. Maybe we'll possibly use this particular greenery that has a little thing on the back and it's green. And you don't have to particularly use this. You can get greenery from places like Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, and other craft stores, and you can just take greenery, and it doesn't have to be this particular one, but just put a little greenery, add a little greenery to your bookshelf. It just adds color and it adds interest. And also, what I have here is a little container, a little vase here that has color, that actually the color kind of matches the duck that we have here, the little swan, I guess I want to call him. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this particular one right here, and see that we have something going on here, creating height, creating elongated, its length, its height is different in variation of height, so it keeps it from being boring. It keeps excitement going. Now, what I have here that is particularly that we talked about was, we talked about books, using books. These are books that were used. I got them the height, kind of keeping the variations of the height the same in the center. And maybe as we go along, we will change the height a little bit. Maybe some on the side. We'll use this coming down a little on this particular side. These heights, well, matter of fact, I kept the height the same. So the height in the middle, now do you see how we are creating a uniform look going down? So what we're doing here is we're going to create, now I don't have bookends. So what am I going to do to create bookends? Do you always have to have particular bookends? Well, no. You can use other things to create bookends. Accessories can be used as bookends. Right here I found a little clock, a particular antique clock. We're going to use this clock and put this clock right here on the side. I didn't have another bookend, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this book and we'll probably just lay that book flat and use this little ceramic guy here who's playing music. We'll use this little ceramic guy and lay him, put him right here on top to create another aspect of decorating this shelf. Can you see how this shelf is coming together? Here I have last is I have a personal photo. I have a personal photo of me and my husband. And what I'll do is I'll put this particular photo on the end, standing up on this particular shelf. Now if you see here, I have a plug also that's here, and I have a little miniature lamp. I have a little miniature lamp that I'm going to use that has a lampshade. I have to put a little bulb in here, but I have a lampshade. So in this case, it has a long cord on the lampshade. So what you want to do in this particular case, and you want to be able to fold up the cord, and you want to be able, while folding the cord, you want to be able to use some kind of twister to put on the cord so that it will not show. And what you want to do is put this particular lamp over here, and what we're going to do is we're going to hide the cord behind the picture. We'll hide the cord behind the picture, and we'll put the lamp where you can see, as you would see here, to finish off, and you'll have a little bit of light to finish off our bookshelf. And as you see here, we have variations of height, dimensions, sizes, things that you want to use in order to create a decorative bookshelf. Now you see we finished our bookshelf. Doesn't it look beautiful? Finishing a bookshelf or accessorizing your home is just like wearing a beautiful dress and putting on jewelry to go with your dress. It accessorizes it. It finishes the look. It adds the warmth, it adds the beauty, and that's what you want to happen in your room, is that you want it to be welcome, warm, and inviting, as you will see here. Thank you.